Falling for crypto scams. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian Heiser here and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee. I want to talk about this article that, well, is explaining how Aussies are falling for crypto scams, everyone. Now, before we look at this, we'll jump over here and we can see Bitcoin is sitting. Actually, it's just gone under $60,000. Let me refresh that, come on. Okay, $59,809. I haven't checked it until I recorded this. It was over 60, heading towards a all-time high. Ethereum, my favorite, is at $3,700. Binance Coin is at $463, and good old Cardano is wrapping up the top four at $2.13. Now, when there's crypto hype, when crypto shoots up, there's going to be more people interested, more people jumping in. Then there's going to be a greater risk of people falling for scams. Now, I did a video some time ago now warning people about the Cloud Token wallet. It was a crypto scam. We have a AI bot that trades arbitrage and does all these complex things to guarantee you an income every day. And, to a novice, you may think, 1% profit every day. Yeah, I can do that. I see that on all the time. You need to annualize it. It doesn't work out, guys. It's a con. This thing was a con. They had a ASIC registered business. I did a video on it, and then of course they threatened to sue me from Australian lawyers. And in the email from the lawyers, it warned you, watch out for online scams. I thought that was quite funny. It all fell down. I think one of the guys is in jail. And the, company that was registered in Tasmania, in a domestic house, you can find all this out online, was shut down. So we'll have to see. It's interesting. Tasmania seems to be an Australian little hotbed of crypto, doesn't it? I guess, when it's so cold down there, using the graphics cards to generate heat is probably a cost-effective strategy, as I sit here mining crypto behind me. So let's have a look. Too good. Big scam Aussies are falling for. A big Bitcoin scam Aussies are falling for over and over again. Everyone remember BitConnect? Look up BitConnect if you haven't heard about it, guys. Honestly. Bitcoin is surging once again and thousands of Aussies are investing, hoping to make a fortune. But this one factor has seen losses of more than 328 million. If you're paying attention to Bitcoin, it is everywhere. It's in the news, TV, and flooding our social feeds. And why wouldn't it be? Bitcoin is widely considered the king of cryptocurrencies, making up roughly half of the market cap of all those available worldwide. The fact that few people truly understand how Bitcoin works and what drives its value, it's ripe for scammers and fraudsters. In 2020, Bitcoin investment scams accounted for an eye-watering 328 million worth of losses from Australians alone. And they're only the ones we know about. Oh boy, because so many people would get scammed and conned. I invested in an ICO, Envion, and the idea of this ICO was that they would have shipping containers which would mine crypto, and you would get a portion of that crypto. It was registered as a proper company over in Germany. I think it was going to be a securitized token. Yeah, it all fell to pieces. They issued more tokens than they were allowed. The person they brought in took action. It fell apart. Now it's going through bankruptcy court in Switzerland. I couldn't be bothered jumping through the hoops, dealing with all of that, so I just took the loss. But, fortunately for me, what I invested in there was crypto that I had mined, put into another ICO that 10x'd, and then put the crypto in there. So, it's just a valuable lesson, really, learning about it. And I identified the company. I found it was real. I even spoke to the new CEO of it via LinkedIn. So, yeah, it wasn't one of these things that had no, all these anonymous people behind it. But even that went down, fell down. I wonder how much people are going to get back. I hope they get something back. But that's the risk with investing, guys. So, despite the fact that almost 1 in 5 Australians owe some type of cryptocurrency, there's no formal regulation of crypto trading in Australia. So it's important to do your research before you commit. Now that's the first time I've heard that statistic. Do you think 20% of Aussies own crypto? Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Anyone can accept Bitcoin payments from anyone, anywhere in the world, anytime. This opens up amazing opportunities for investors, but it also means it's fertile ground for scammers too, said Adrian Preslonsny, CEO of Independent Reserve, one of Australia's largest cryptocurrency exchanges. Like any financial product, it pays to take the time to protect yourself and your investments. The best way to do this is to know what to avoid and who you can trust. The most important thing to remember is that just because Bitcoin is a digital currency doesn't guarantee you'll get rich quick. There's no such thing as free money. If the offer sounds too good to be true, it generally is, he says. How to spot a Bitcoin scam. There are many types of cryptocurrency scams, what to look out for and what to avoid. Ponzi or pyramid schemes often sound appealing because you'll be promised a regular return on your investment. You may be told money is being generated by Bitcoin trading activities, but in reality, no real investment exists. Bitcoin flipping usually involves claims you'll double your money overnight if you pay an initial startup fee to exchange Bitcoins for money. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Offshore brokers' investment sites. Cryptocurrency is a volatile asset. Companies promising big returns on a small deposit with little risk are lying. It's that simple. Large account release. After an initial investment, scam sites may show you a large balance that they have run up through investing or trading your deposit. They'll then give reasons for you to deposit more money before they can release your funds. AnyDesk. A broker or advisor asking you to install a screen sharing software, particularly AnyDesk, is almost certainly a scammer. There is no need for any genuine company to see your desktop screen. It's usually a ploy to retrieve your account information. Blockchain scams. Don't trust anyone claiming they've found a large amount of cryptocurrency that belongs to you on the blockchain. They'll usually ask for a release fee to withdraw your funds, but you can guarantee they'll run with your cash. Recovery services. Oh, yes, I've seen that, particularly on the Cloud Token Facebook group where all the people have gotten scammed are trying to, get it back from the scammers. Cryptocurrency transfers cannot be reversed. Any recovery services that ask for money up front is almost certainly a scam and should be avoided. So protect yourself and your investment. The best way to protect yourself and your investment is to choose an established online trading platform you can trust, said Adrian. A reputable exchange should be able to easily answer your questions about how they manage your trades and store your Bitcoin. It's important to ask about things like security, data integrity, cold storage fees, consumer protection, and available coins. A crypto exchange with a solid track record that is trusted by many customers and has the right checks and balances in place is your safest bet, he said. So, Adrian's obviously doing this to get some attention for Independent Reserve, and I'm a fan of Independent Reserve, and I've spoken to Adrian before. You can see the interview we did on the channel here. And what's interesting is, there's a lot of people jumping in. I'm amazed that 1 in 5 Australians has crypto, honestly. That's really interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. Many Australians own shares, so it kind of makes sense. So let's have a bit of a talk about this. So here we go. Some warnings and concerns about cryptocurrency scams. I think the advice here is all good. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. When you're doing any investing, you need to think you may lose your money. Even if someone takes it through nefarious means and you have a recourse process, even that takes time, energy, and money usually to go through the recourse. I lost my investment and they were liquidating all of the assets. Do you think I wanted to jump through the hoop getting a whole lot of stuff translated and all these things and information? I couldn't be bothered. I took the loss. So even that can be painful, guys. So it's just something to be aware about. I think there's some very good advice here about him using a legitimate exchange. There are a lot of dodgy ones. We've heard there was an exchange in Canada where the guy died and all the keys were gone. They were all gone. So no one could get any of their money, any of their cryptocurrencies. Remember, if you don't hold the keys, you don't hold the crypto. Even if you put it on an exchange, you're trusting that third-party exchange. So do you want to go with some dodgy one in the middle of nowhere, that has less safety and backup systems than you? Or maybe with a more reputable brand? What do you reckon? Or do you have your own wallet on your computer? That could be another one. So long as it's on the blockchain, it's on the blockchain. We'll have to see, guys. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan of the channel and enjoy the articles I find and put together here, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on YouTube or Twitch for our live shows. You can support us financially by joining us on YouTube or Patreon as a member, using our referral links to Self-Wealth or Stake for help us with our share trading. Use our other referral links for Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Aussie Broadband. Buy a merch from Heiser Says. Use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.